The trades today. I didn't do an update video on AMC from yesterday, but I did. AMC had a nice downtrend today. Okay, but yesterday I had reshorted AMC. After this bounce right here, uh, I was down like I think 2300, 2200. But I took a reshort here. I missed this big bounce right here, but I got in like I kind of chased it, I ain't gonna lie, and came in with the wrong mindset. But I got in and I was able to make like an extra $400 or $500, maybe six. And my loss, instead of it being 22, 23, it was 17 roughly, 1,686. But we're rounded to 1,700. And then today I didn't even want to look at it today. Although it was a great short from 50, 59 roughly to 55.50. So that's about a $3.50 move or so. Um, but today was a very undisciplined day. Um, remember, this is paper trading, and remember that I just do this for myself. But today was a very undisciplined trade. Uh, I came in with the mindset of trying to make back what I lost from AMC, and I also came in with the mindset of I want to make $1,000, nothing less, nothing short of $1,000. I had a target goal. I had the wrong mindset, um, and I just wouldn't let go. And I did not want to take a loss. Fortunately, I didn't take a loss, but I had the entirely wrong mindset in this trade, which is going to affect me on the next trade. Um, Ever since I had that euphoria and that excitement, and I felt like, you know, the wins are going to keep winning, coming. It wasn't even that. That's what threw me off my game. It was a little bit of that, but it was mainly the frustration of me not getting what I want to advance my life and take myself to the next level. Ever since um, that no I got from whatever, it has completely threw me off my game, and I need to get myself back. I feel a need to prove myself right and prove everybody else that I can be successful at trading. So it's like it's like I'm not getting revenge, but I'm attacking them in a way through my performance. And although they're not going to see it, it brings me satisfaction, and I need to get out of that mindset. Um, Trading requires a lot of therapy because it requires you to look into yourself and evaluate a lot of things. Um, and right now, I'm not trading with the right mindset, but more importantly, I'm headed in the wrong direction, and I'm going fast. But today, I shorted the stock. Thankfully, the trades are here, but I got in with I think the first time I got in 300 then 200. I got in with a small size at first because I wasn't sure how it was going to perform. Then it pushed up, and I added, and I just played off of this high day risk of 28.65, but then I think it changed it to another point. But I had $500, 500 shares at 27.93 with a risk of like 26.50 or 26.40 or 26.60. And I was risking roughly, I'll say, I don't even know. Now it's breaking lower day, which I was battling to try to get all day. And then once I got out, I got it. But Um, honestly, um, I was risking about five. No, I was risking about it was about yeah $500 on this trade, which I didn't even mean to do, wasn't trying to do, but I was risking about 500 here, and it faded, and I was up $700 here, and I just did not want to take it because I wanted over $1,000, which is a complete wrong mindset. You do not determine, and I can say this forever, but you do not determine what you want to get out of the market. You do not determine how it performs. Do not determine none of this. And I didn't take it, and I saw it like hovering here, and I added and added and added all through here um, as it kept bouncing and adding. Um, and then uh, um, uh, I was just frustrated the whole time because I had to sit here and wait for my gains, and I felt like the market owed me, and that was the wrong mindset too. Like I was trading like the market owed me something, and I'm like, okay, I needed to break this level, that level, that level, that level, that level, and I'm just like completely in the wrong mindset, and I'm impatiently waiting for it to fade. Just impatiently waiting because every time it pulled back, it bounced back up, as you can see here. It pulled back, bounced back up, pulled back, bounced back up. And when I looked at the probability of this going down or going in my favor, it was 80% in favor to it going up as I'm shorting it. And I'm like, why am I still in? And I just was like, man, it's 80. It's. I judged it, and I'm like, this has an 80 chance of going up, 80% going up right here. And I'm like, I'm not. I don't care. I'm not getting out. I want my money. I want money. And greed, lust, um, so many different emotions took over, and I did my best to govern it by confronting it and and just looking at the probability. But honestly, my emotions weren't like sparking all over the place and running all over the place. But honestly, I was like not in the proper mindset. Like I don't know. It was like it felt like it was subconsciously my mind was having like the worst thoughts and everything's like subconsciously I was just it was there, but I'm realize I can feel myself or I can analyze my thoughts not being the right thoughts, but they're so far behind I can't really like grasp them. I'm fighting them by evaluating them and telling myself, that's the wrong mindset. But it was like I felt like there was more to it than just evaluating them and fighting them and analyzing them and reminding myself that's the wrong mindset. There was more I could have done, but it was so deep engraved into my brain, or not engraved, but it was so deep in my mind that it was so hard to reach to realize where these thoughts were coming from, properly analyzing them and properly dealing with them. So I just kept it to probability on my side. I just kept using probability to help me adjust to the way I'm thinking and to improve on my way of thinking. So all through this, I mean, like it's fucking 12 o'clock. So I sat here for 3 hours, trying to deal with this shit right here, man, and it drove me fucking crazy. I mean, I'm literally impatiently sitting in my chair, slouching in my chair. I went to go lay on the bed. Um, I turned on the alerts and cover orders. Finally, I didn't want to hit no cover orders. Um, I went to the room. I walked around the house just to like clear my mind and try to help me be patient. But I was impatiently waiting, and um, uh, it was fading, but fading so slowly and propping back up. And I was just like And I was like, man, fucking hit the lower day, hit lower day. And you can't control this stock. You can't control the market. You have no influence on the market. But I'm like, hit the fucking lower day already and give me what I want. Like I deserve it. And that was the wrong mindset. And um uh uh yeah, man. I'm disappointed in myself for thinking this way. And as you can see, it faded, faded, faded. This candlestick is not accurate. It did not break this low, as you can see here. Well, I don't think it really did. It's on this chart too, but I don't think it's real. I think it's a misprint. But then it propped back up. I was up, I think, $900 at this point right here. It was 700 here, and I think 900 here, and I still didn't want to take it. Um, yeah, I still didn't want to take it. Then it faded some more and broke the low. I mean, broke these points where I was up 900, and then I came up like 1,000, almost 1,000, and I got out with a market order because there was literally no liquidity from before. Since pre-market, I knew there was no liquidity. I got out for $993. Um, Black Star trade, horrible performance, horrible discipline. Um, I don't care about the money. I do, and all this trading this stock was all about the money. Like I just wanted money, but now I'm like I got the gains, and I kind of like took a deep breath, and I'm back to myself. This was a horrible performance trade. I did not perform well at all in this trade. I was so determined to get what I wanted and to make this markets or have the markets give me what I wanted that I started trading another stock. I looked at my scanner um, and I noticed there was a TTD up almost 20%. It had like a high. I already knew it had a high float because there's 13 million shares available on Robinhood. So I can only imagine all these other brokerage that have more shares available to short. They probably got way more, and it was a higher price stock, which I like to trade because they tend to drop a lot, in my opinion. Um, but then I just said fuck it, and I left to trade this shit. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but I looked at the yearly chart. I looked at everything, the yearly chart. I didn't need to look at the statistics, the offerings, or nor the statistics because I already knew, okay, manipulation, manipulation, manipulation. Um, and then I knew it was going to be a high float no matter what, so it was going to be on my side. I noticed that it would it holds up its gains. So right here and right here, it wouldn't break the low. It would break it by a little bit, but prop back up. As you see it pull back here after manipulation. This is the low. It pulls up, bounces, pulls back down, doesn't break the low, and goes back up. So same thing here. Um, so when I was trading it today, I saw the same thing in the daily chart, the intraday chart, and when I got in, I had the complete wrong mindset as well. Um, I shorted here with the risk of 20 cents. I think it was with, I'll say, 400 shares, and I added another two. Um, and it, as you can see here, it didn't break the low. And I told myself to get out. I said there's an 80% chance this this is gonna go up, maybe more, probably 90. It's gonna go up for sure. I already know. And I did not get out because I'm like, I want my gains. I want this shit to fall, and I want to make more than just $200 out of this. And that was a completely wrong mindset. The greed was just hitting me. The lust was hitting me, and it pushed up. I added, and it gave me a fade, and then this nice pullback, and I got out of there because I knew this shit's gonna go up again. And I didn't bother to long it because I'm like, that's not the first think I'm thinking. I'm more of a short bias trader. Um, but I it pulled back, got out, and now it's bouncing up. It's currently here, um, and I just have the wrong mindset entirely. Honestly, um, I have the wrong mindset, and this shit might continue to uptrend for a few days. I don't know, but I'm playing resistance levels, um, and tomorrow I'll see where it goes or what it does, and I'm looking for a short tomorrow if it gives me that opportunity. But all today I had the wrong mindset. I've been very frustrated. I've been very greedy. Um, I'm tempted to short this now here, shorting here. If I got in here at 77.20, I'll risk 20 cents again, and get out at 77.40 uh, or 77.90 roughly, or almost. But that's just it's not the proper trade, and you gotta let the stock ride. And I'm just in the wrong mindset, so I'm gonna stop trading for the day and and just fucking take a break. Um, but the total gains here is and I want to put this on my fucking. But the total gains here is on 1,266. Remember, this is paper trading, so of course the liquidity, the amount I have in this account will be a lot. But that's how much I made for the day, and I'm not proud of it. Honestly, I'm not happy that I made it. Um, Although I was chasing the greed, it was just the wrong mindset.